Guys. When it's sad, we eat chocolate cake, okay? That episode was too much. It was too much. Caleb. Okay, guys. Hi. This was another episode. And when I tell you, this whole episode I cried. I cried from the beginning to the end. No, I didn't really take notes because I was actually like involved in the episode. Like I had to pay attention. I normally just take notes to come back here to give you my review, but I really couldn't. Alright, so here we go. Right, so we start off the episode with Justine and Caleb coming out of the hideaway. They were happy and very grateful that we sent them in there. They were happy that they didn't have to wake up to Cely making noise, which I was glad for too. And it's like she's only make noise when they're there. I don't know. She kind of woke up not hype as she normally is. I don't know if it's because she's get hype when Justine around. I don't know. But she didn't wake up like how she normally does. They were grateful. They were talking. They did a little kiss and they come out. So they went to each, you know how they separate boys and girls, so they did the little boy-girl talk. And Justine said Caleb makes you proud. So we all know what that means. My boy pocket. Okay, so they started one time. They started literally one time with the parents. So first up was Moira's parents. Honestly, guys, these parents were real soft. Like, these parents so soft, supportive, and lovey-dovey. My parents ain't like that. In terms of, if I was on a show like that, I know they coming to embarrass me. Like, I know them finna come and embarrass me. And I totally understand Justine. Like, I felt her. She was like, I grew up in a Christian home. You watching me on a show lying down in a bed with somebody, we not married, like, I hope I don't disappoint, because black families, we know, you ain't supposed to be no bed with no boy if it is you ain't married. So, I totally understand where Justine come from. So, she was kind of nervous about that, so immediately when she saw the parents were coming, she started getting emotional and frightened. So, one of her parents was there, and she's sister, they said they're proud of her. They said they like Calvin, so, I mean, if they know their daughter and they know their sister, then word, I guess. Calvin parents came, they were happy for him. It's just a set of supportive families, I guess. I feel it's because they were on TV, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It was still sweet because, I mean, they're away from their family for so long, so when they finally see them, they tear up, and I tearing up like a big fool. Like, yeah. So after Moira and Calvin parents met each other, they went and sit and talk, and basically she and him was talking about how they grow as a couple, which, okay. And Moira with her cheesy lines, oh my god, you make my heart sore. Like, girl, you so cheesy. Like, you're cheesy. After that, we had a little scene with Johnny and Caleb talking again. Caleb, people say Caleb was being petty. It wasn't being petty, it was just putting the thought in his mind because he's smooth sailing, and it's like, bruh, you, like, Caleb knows the extent that he went in Casa, or even things that we probably didn't see on tape. And Caleb is just trying to make him take accountability for what happened because he got let off very easy by Cely. Caleb is a true one. So he was basically telling him, yo, if they bring up Casa more, like, what would he do? As well as Caleb was panicking because he was like, I think I'm normal, but the way how Justine panicking, I should be panicking more because she knows her family. So I totally understand. Honestly, I understand why Justine was panicking. And Caleb was just trying to be all smooth sailing, Lego. Johnny was shaking in his boots. And he deserves to be. Anyways, so then it was Lakin parents. I like her relationship with the parents. It's really cute. It's really supportive. A lot of their parents are supportive and kind of talk to them in a kind of friend vibe. But I really liked Lakin parents. I mean, we really don't know her per se. But that moment with her brother, ooh, I cry, you know. I was like, that is so sweet. Knowing that the brother have autism and she real love of her brother. I was just like, wow, Lakin, you're getting some points. You're getting some points. Then we had Bennett parents meeting. I mean, for Bennett to now know Lakin and talk to his parents like that, like, oh, she's really good to me, like, it's only last night or the first cuddle, like, relax. But I'm seeing it, guys. I'm seeing it now between them. I don't know if it's because I feel safe in these couples right now. I don't know what it is, but I feel safe in them. Like I no longer feel like this one gonna switch, this one don't have far feelings for this one, da 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 da. Like I think it's because it's also set now. Like there's no more recoupling, there's no more people coming in, so it's more like a set couple now, and I feel like I like them. So yeah, so she met Bennett's parents, Bennett met hers, great. Next we had Laurel's parents, which was, you know, them sudden people, they're so emotional, they're so sweet, and family oriented, they're real close-knit. So it was really sweet to see her interact with her parents. The moms cry, she cried, the pups saying y'all don't cry so I don't have to cry. Like it was really sweet. You can see that Laurel is in it for sure. Carrington, I have to say Carrington not in it, right? But after seeing his parents, y'all, Carrington went more over, dog. Like, it now makes sense why he is the way he is. His parents is divorced, so it makes sense. You know, if I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense. If you all understand, leave a comment down below if you all understand. But it makes sense why Carrington is the way he is, as well as seeing his both parents who divorced actually come together to be in that one call for their son. It just shows how much they love him, and like he sit down there and he tear up, and it's just like, wow. So hearing the confirmation from his parents that, yo, you need to stop going on dates and stick to Laurel because she's such a nice person, she's really down for you. Like, I felt like that solidified his decision. Like, okay, probably he was kind of iffy and skeptical, but I feel like that also solidified it and made him feel like, okay, I should give this a try. I should not be flip-flopping. I should give this a try. But then again, you have no choice because there's no other new people coming in, right? So there's no choice. Like, you have to make a try. But I feel like that kind of switched his mentality, and I feel like he will be more open to a relationship with Laurel. Let's hope. But nah, that moved me. It moved me to see his parents like that. Well, to see him with his parents like that, and he has a heart, like you can see it now. So I like that. And well, apparently every parent like everybody. I also like the fact that Laurel parents did not hold back, as in the mom came to be like, yo, Carrington, we've been seeing what you're doing. You put my daughter through hell. What is that? Like, I like the fact that they came with, they ain't sticking. They came straight at it. They were on it. They come ready to ask Carrington what really going on, because they can't be hitting their daughter like that. It's as simple as that, plain talk. I like that. So I was happy that they got everything out they needed to ask him. Well, probably things we may not even see in the show, because, you know, editing like to play games. But we will see how it goes after they come out of the villa. So we will see. Again, I love the relationship. I love seeing them, but the relationships they have with their parents is really sweet. Then we had Justine. Y'all. When I tell you, I cry from the moment Justine moms came on the screen in that queen kit. She represent the culture on that, dog. She represent the culture. Moms come out like the Queen of Sheba. Moms come out like the Queen of Wakanda. Moms come out like the Queen of Africa. I was ready. I was so glad. And then, guys, they start to sing in the language for Justine. She do the little dance. Justine is shining. Guys, I don't want to cry because I've been crying. I don't want to cry. Every video I've been crying. So I'm trying to keep it together. But no, that was such a sweet moment. And then she's just like, mommy, like, I love Justine so much. So she was worried, and the mom was just like, no, we really love Caleb. And she was so proud of Justine. Justine's sister looked like she twin. Like, Justine's sister looked just like she. I was like, Justine, you home and here at the same time. Then they wanted to meet Caleb. Caleb came through. He was so happy that they liked them. Boom thing, Caleb mom come on the screen. He lost it, as in tears. You see his pops. Oh yeah. It's every episode. I don't want to do this. But his father came on and was talking about how proud he is, and Caleb could not keep it together. he really missed them. The father was so proud. Like, he is a man. Like, if Caleb was not. And Justine watching him like, babe, like, I can't believe I'm seeing this side of you. I'm like, girl, just marry him right there and then. Like, oh my god. And then when they bring on the little sisters. Guys. They brought out the little sisters. Caleb couldn't handle it. Caleb could not handle it. And Justine just sit down there watching him like, because this is all she wanted. She's so family oriented. And then to have a man that literally is the same way. Like, he loves his family. He loves being the big brother. He loves his parents. Like, Justine just watching him like, wow, how did I get so lucky? Like, you could see it on her face. And she just did like, Caleb, like, you see him being emotional because he's normally the goofy guy. You're making him laugh, romantic, sweet. And it's just like, this was the last part that you had to conquer in the relationship, the emotional part. And he cried in front of you. That's fine. Then they had their alone time. She left Caleb to have their alone time. Like, they were, moms was happy. Justine parents and family was happy to meet him. His parents was happy to meet Justine, to give him some time alone. And they asked the father, I love the father. The father asked if she's the one, and he literally went ham in how he really feel about Justine, saying that she's everything that y'all taught me to look for in a woman. Like, I could see myself having a future with her. Like, I'm like, Caleb, pull out the ring right now. And the thing is, CBS really wasn't expecting them to be this, you know. They really wasn't expecting Caleb and Justine to have this amazing connection. Guys, they have to win. If they don't win, then I'm making any sense. They have to win. So basically, he confirmed that, yes, I want a future with Justine. This is it. I want to marry her. As far as this is what I hear, I want to marry her. I in love with her, and she is it. That's what I hear, and that is what it is. So then, she pulled him aside, and they were talking, and he put his head on her for comfort, and she was fully comforting him. Like, guys, if they don't get married, I don't believe in love anymore, you know. I quit. If they don't get married, I do not believe in love. No, honestly, guys, it was the best thing I've ever seen. Like, they are each other's perfect match. I've never seen that before. And then the fact that he mentioned the Black life issue, as in black people don't have this privilege, and the fact that his father is so proud that he representing a man as true. Like, guys, what? This was such an absolutely perfect moment. And I have a snippet of me. I pull up my phone and I say I didn't get the full reaction, but let me show you how bad crying I was crying. Like, all I think I always crying on this, boy, when I tell you, it was ugly crying. I couldn't breathe, my nose, snot running out, everything. Look at it. A shame. Ooh.
How they carry myself as a man.
Yes.
Respected, can be a role model, set a good example. There's a lot.
Girl, marry this dude.
Not mindful for how he basically is. A lot of people of color, like specifically black people, like don't always get to experience privilege and to like come here and like hear my dad talk about like
Yes.
being a good example, make him proud.
Caleb, you have so much to be proud about.
Oh my guys.
How much you care for your family.
End this episode already. Like, oh my god. Guys, look, she supported him too.
She's like, you don't know why I love Caleb? I was like, why? She goes, because he reminds me of your dad.
Guys.
Like, my dad is, which is why I was worried so much. Like, I like,
Oh my god.
just make him proud always. That's it.
Oh.
That's it. That's all.
Guys, what the hell?
No, I
Whew.
just want to hear their voices.
End the episode. End the episode right there.
That's literally it. I will be happy.
Oh my god. That was too much for me to handle.
I just want to hear.
It was bad. I was real crying. As far as I'm concerned, the episode should have ended right there. Or they should have put them last, because I did not need Johnny and Cely part. So here's their part. So basically, Johnny and Cely part come. Honestly, guys, you could have read it through the screen. Like, Cely family wasn't on it. But again, to save face for TV. Oh, he was reacting after. I assumed that they asked questions about Casamore a lot, but they got edited out. But because you could have seen that they weren't playing. Cely brother was not having it. Like, Cely's sister hold herself back from saying anything. The mom speaking Spanish, but they support Cely because they like Cely. But Johnny, they kind of iffy, and they could have seen that. Down to Johnny father come upon the scene talking about he learned his lesson and that's not the game plan. Now when you say game plan, now that song little sus to me, because it make it sound like, okay, Johnny was going to go inside of there and this is his game plan. Fall in love with the first girl, stick with her throughout so we could win. I don't care what they say, them not winning. They're not winning. You hear me? They're not winning. I'm telling you, my fingers ready to go ham on CBS. So he was a little upset after the whole conversation with his parents and Cely parents because it was mainly surrounded around Casamore. And this is why Caleb has been giving you jabs about Casamore and taking accountability, because everybody knows what they saw. Like, and I feel like Caleb probably think we saw more, because remember, there are things that they don't even know that we didn't see. And he trying to kind of take accountability. Like, this is a serious thing that you did. Like, people not going to like you because of what you did. It was not faithful, and Cely was hella faithful. So Johnny was upset. Now I genuinely feel the reason why he was upset and getting on so was because he fumbled the bag, because he know if it is he did not do what he did in Casamore, they would have been the number one couple. Now Justine and Caleb, yes, they would have still been popular, but because Johnny and Cely would have kept it together from the jump all the way through, they would have won by default of being the most stable couple. Because I was really hammed. I was down for them from the beginning. But when he did that, it was over. So he feeling bad now because it's his fault. You're feeling bad because you went and sucked Mercedes' face. Plain talk. So I'm really not feeling sorry for you. Even when the father and the mother come on the screen and he was crying, like, that did nothing for me. Sorry, it did nothing for me. I didn't even feel any ounce of, oh my god, Johnny's tearing up. No, like, nothing happened to me. I was just like, okay, next. Like, get to the end of the episode. And the fact that Cely even saying no more Casamore talk, why does it have to be about Casamore? Like, sis, you don't know the extent how it was and how bad he made you look, because this guy literally was saying, like, if Cely get upset with him for this, then fine, that's no problem. I'm okay with Mercedes, or some kind of foolishness you were saying like that. Like, he literally got on the absolute worst when he was in Casamore, especially that one challenge when they told him to kiss somebody in the villa, and he did not kiss Mercedes, but he ran back and was like, there wasn't no time on the challenge. They never said it was a time challenge, and he went to Mercedes. You find Mercedes, you wasn't kissing her originally, so you know what you did. Cely saying, even I saying I want to forgive Casamore, and your mommy taught me to forgive people for making mistakes. Like, sis, the thing is, I'm all here for forgiveness, and I don't know, I don't know, Johnny just not sitting well with me, because I'm here for forgiveness. I'm here for forgiving, moving on, especially even if it is they step out the relationship or whatever. I'm down to forgive, but something about Johnny just seems so false, and I'm not here for it, because I know I have such a good listening spirit, and I know if when this boy come out this villa and he get his phone and he see the amount of thirsty girls and all the fame that he get from the show, Cely, goodbye. That's all I had to say on that. Basically, that's what the conversation was, and he felt bad, and basically that's kind of like how the episode ended, because he fumbled the bag. We don't feel sorry for you, Johnny. You did that to yourself, and now that's why Caleb and Justine is on the top, even though they would have been on the top anyways. That's basically the episode. We have an episode tomorrow. We start back on this week. They have to vote off a couple of the island. Let me know who you think you want to vote off. I would say Lakin and Bennett, because we just don't know them, or like there's nobody else we could really vote off unless they throw a curveball and vote off Johnny and Cely. Then whoo, that'll be intense. But the producers wouldn't let that happen. But yeah, we will see. And then they have the baby challenge. It's getting close to the end, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, because I love to interact with you guys. Subscribe. Check out the playlist of my previous reviews. from the jump all the way down to now. Don't forget, I'm live streaming on YouTube on the finale night. Don't forget to sign in with me and keep me company while I watch the episode and see how I actually get on, because you saw that video I show you really crying. Ooh, child, ashamed, but I mean, that's how we get on. That's how we get. Guys, we are really seriously emotionally invested in this. It's not even funny, and like, the season was really good. I have to give them that. They did the most with the season, but jeez, like, we really seriously invested in this. So don't forget to log in on the finale night. I'll keep saying that every video now, so that you all know, to log in. Even though I would not be seeing you all could comment whilst I watched. I will read comment while I watch. You will see me. Let's go. I'm ready for the live. Please don't make me waste my time. I don't want to talk to myself. So let's log in together and watch this together. Anyways, guys, thank you again for subscribing. We're doing good with the subscription. My social media is down in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this little review. I'm gone. Bye.